Hey everybody. I hope all my unicorn warriors are doing great, fabulous, and having a good day. It is Tuesday. Let's see. I was gonna show y'all the pictures that I just got. I'm trying to get everything situated. I didn't bring all the stuff out tonight. I kind of spent my day kind of cleaning up some around my house, getting stuff out of my living room area that I'm gonna turn into my little area for us. and so I just got it's set up like a yard sale, but everything's free that I have out here. I just had a lady stop by. She was so cute. But and so and I didn't want to start the live while she was out here and trying to talk to me and stuff. So alright. But I figured we could look at the new pictures that I have. Let's see. I gotta turn y'all on. Maybe. That way I can read your comments. Let me get it going. There we go. Alright, I should be able to see your comments now. So how is everyone doing tonight? Maybe we could look at these new pictures that I've got printed out and kind of talk about the events that's happened this week so far, which has been quite a bit. And then most of these, I believe, are the newer protest signs that the protesters have. Hi, from Italy. How awesome is that, yo? Hi, Matthew. Let's see. Can y'all see okay? That's one of the signs. Good evening, Rebecca. That's one of the newer protest signs. And they cut out all these letters and put them on there on the signs. I had one done as a collage. I thought that one came out pretty good. Let's see. I'll show you all the other ones. And then, like I said, I got another poster board we can work on too. And put these on there. Good evening, Rebecca. I hope everyone's doing great and wonderful. I just kind of spent my day cleaning and cleaning out my car finally. I think this one should be like in the middle of the next poster we do. What do y'all think? And then, let's see. We will not stay silent so you can stay comfortable. That's right. I like that one. And then the Justice for Mica. And we want justice for Chris Skinner. These ladies work hard on these posters. I'm doing pretty good. My night's going pretty good. It's nice outside this evening. I saw a lightning bug. That was pretty cool. You don't see them very often. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. Thank you. I feel like I don't do enough, to be honest with you. Now this one, y'all, they cut out all these letters and they did it letter by letter on this. And if y'all don't know the story behind this and why they made a protest sign like this, it's because I think it was Jane Doe 2 that came, the second one that came forward. And in the affidavit, she says that, or she says that she went and told Wayne Miller, JP's dad, and he made her write over and over, "I will not lie about John Paul Miller," like so many times. And then while JP got to sit over there and giggle and laugh and everything. So, just disgusting behavior, especially for a child. Standing together for justice, yep. And then I really like this one too. And this one goes, this has got like more resources and things on there. Momo, you're being rude. Momo. It's my cat, y'all. He's a mess. Hey, don't bite me. He's a mean cat. Nah, he's not. And I think this one's really pretty. But yeah, we've had a lot happen in the last couple of days. And JP Diddy and Susie Sloozy done got married. Would you quit biting me? And what else happened? The leaked audio that Susie said. Oh, let me see if I can pull this up on here real quick, since I can do the green screen thing. Maybe. I was looking today. This might be it. No, it ain't that one. Hold on. I was looking back over today on Chris's medical exam report and how slim it was, which I think this was like the last page, if y'all can see it. Let's see. He was pronounced dead several hours later. Security cameras. It's saying that the person that had access. Now, I don't know, like, if this is like two separate people or if it's the same person, but on one of the papers it says that the person that let Chris in or could gain access or something to the pool also had access to the security cameras. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Let me see if I can find it. Let y'all go through my phone with me real quick. Oh, and I guess there was a clause in, I guess, in the life insurance. They had a 2-year, I think after the 2 years, if he committed, the insurance would have paid out. But if not, if it was within that 2 years, then they wouldn't pay out for it. Which, if any of y'all seen that footage, I don't think he intentionally did it, to be honest with you. And the more I'm reading, like, the like medical exam, and then like even thinking back to Mica's medical exam, it's just not making no sense. And especially now you got different stories with Susie, you know, she's saying one thing, and oh, there's a good wedding gift for, I thought that was funny, for Susie and JP. But let me take the green screen off. But yeah, I plan on doing a, hey, hey girl, how are you doing? I was just showing off y'all's hard work y'all been doing. With the pictures, I got them printed out, girl. I got them printed out, and I was just telling them about this one and how much work y'all put into this. Just this one sign alone. And about Jane Doe too. It was Jane Doe too, wasn't it, Daddy's girl? In that affidavit where JP's dad made her write like a ridiculous amount of times that she would not lie on JP, which is wild. And she was a child, y'all. Like a kid. That's just insane. I might, you know what, well, let's see if I sent myself anything. I do a lot of sending stuff to myself because I'll run out of like room on my phone and stuff. So I'll send my stuff, or I send myself stuff on Messenger so that way I can always go back to it and still have it in case it accidentally gets deleted or something. Oh, I think it was Daddy's girl that had posted this story about a woman was killed just hours after serving divorce papers, highlighting the extreme danger. And people say, well, why didn't you just leave? Why didn't you just leave? And I'm like, until you're in that situation, I mean, I'll let y'all look. As y'all can see, everything I have on my 2 phones is nothing but Mica, JP, and Chris. But I was going back and looking at some of the pictures, or I screenshotted some of the sermon and looking at his hands. Let's see. Oh, and on this part of the sermon, this is the day after that Mica had passed away. And he's making a suggestion like talking through a watch or something. So there was a reason why I thought that was interesting. Let's see if I can zoom in on this. But you can see one of his hands, that hand right there, it looks swollen. And this is the day after when he was preaching. But don't his hand look weird? Or is it just me? It's not that easy to leave. Went to court today as an advocate for a lady that has phone recording with her ex saying he'd put her 8 foot on. Oh my goodness, girl. I'm so glad you was there to help her. Or him. I was in one for 32 years. I tried to leave so many times. And wouldn't let me. Yep. You think it looks swollen too? Yeah, it looks really weird, don't it? I didn't know if it was just me or... That hand looks really weird, y'all. Like an alien hand, almost. But yeah, this is the day after that Mica passed away and he was preaching. I know I kind of go all over the place when we're on here. See, like even don't that look weird? That's just a weird looking hand. Oh, I'll show you all the back of his neck. But that's his other hand. And see, that hand don't look like, it don't look swollen or anything like the crazy looking hand. And then there you can see marks, which looks like bruising or something, maybe from a thumb or something, like grabbing on. And that one you can see kind of like two markings or two bruises almost. So you can kind of tell the difference. His knuckles do look kind of swollen. Consider the person it's attached to. Yeah, I know, right? But the watch thing seemed kind of... But he was preaching about something like God talking or something, and he did his hand like an emotion where, oh, that one picture I showed where he's got his right there, and he's like he's talking through a watch or something. And I thought that was interesting because of Mica's smartwatch that she had. Oh, that was... Oh yeah, this is another rabbit hole too, y'all. Right here, the jewelry guy. There's no date on that, and it says 2021. But this was supposed to have been 2024, the day before Mica passed. That she went and spent 4 hours at the jewelry guy. But then JP says that they spent 4 hours together. It was that same day that they supposedly, she spent 4 hours at the jewelry place. Can I play this, or is it just, might just be a screenshot? See? It's supposed to have been 4/26. But on that journal entry that Mica had, it says 21. Now, unless she just forgot to put the 4 on the 1 to make it a 4, I don't know. But that was the journal entry that she had about the jewelry store. Oh yeah, that's what it was. So the same time that he was saying that Mica was with JP for the 4 hours, she was actually at the jewelry place. So it can't be two places at once. Oop, I don't want to show nobody's kids' faces or nothing. That's the one I put in my window every day whenever I leave. Hey, there's Matthew. Like I said, both these phones, it's all so much stuff, and it's all stuff with JP and Mica and Chris. Except for that. But yeah, it's been some interesting things going on this week. A lot of not a lot, I say a lot, like woohoo, but some leaked information with Susie and JP Diddy getting married. Did anyone else find it odd, like whenever she went to the pool when Chris passed away and she come out with her arm up like almost like praise God? You just sent me a picture. Alright, let me look. Aww. Can I show that, or? Well, I don't want to show anybody's faces that I'm not sure about. But she looks so happy then in that one. But yeah, I don't remember ever like throwing my hand up like that when someone I loved passed away. Like, praise God, they're gone. And then she did the same thing, if y'all noticed, whenever she was marrying JP Diddy at the beach. She put her hand up like that. She is a weird girl. Let's see. Nabelle said she sent him that picture a few weeks before she died, sending you the post. Okay. So that was before. That was before the 26th then. Nabelle said she sent him the picture. Okay. So that could have been written in, what, April of 21? Because it says, let's see, January, February, March, April 4, and then 21. But it didn't have the middle part of the date, just the month and the year. So I guess that would make sense. And then he like posts it like, you know, dang bugs. And then he posts it like a memory or something. Hey Rita. I want to see the name. Oh, what on that what I was just showing? On that Facebook post, or oh, this was an interesting comment. Susie supposedly took him to the pool every time Christopher would go, but that one day she didn't go. So go figure. Mysterious, I'd say. I don't know how. Alright, I'm back, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah. Alright, I'm back, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, I saw it. Let's see. So that's what it was then, huh? So it wasn't necessarily that the day before. It was, we still struggle to accept the loss of a friend, Mica Miller. She sent me this picture a few weeks. Okay, ago. Thrilled to sponsor a child at Pakistan. Okay, so this was before the Dare to Care thing. Okay, so that makes sense. Alright, so someone was just, I got you now. So that was before the Dare to Care thing. That was with the whole Pakistan. And my oldest son was just calling to say he was going to stop by. I told him I got some other stuff in my trunk. I'm riding around with a skateboard. Let's see. He should pop up on my thing. Let me see if I can save that text real quick. And then I can show it. Now, hold on, let me see. Then I can pull it up on here. There it is. Maybe y'all can see it better too. Alright. So that's what it was. It was before the Dare to Care. So that makes sense on why it would say 21. So someone just I guess, like, took that as the day before then, and not something that was done a while back ago. So that makes sense. Which, wasn't there some other things that she had written too? A free necklace with a tracker in it. Have you looked into that any, Matthew? I have, and the only they do make them, but the only ones I could ever find were ones that they have to have a way to charge them. So unless maybe when they were still together, you know what I mean? And then, like, JP could, like, sneak and charge it or something at night when she was asleep. But that would be the only way that I could think. Because if it was after she left, it would have to be charged. So either Mica would have to charge it, or somebody would have to sneak in every night to charge it. But her watch, on the other hand, that would be something that, yeah. I wonder if she got a new smartwatch whenever she got the new phone. Because I know JP could get into her iCloud, and that's how the 911 call could have been made. I know that. Hey.
Come
on. My oldest baby's here.
What you got going on?
Doing a Talk Tuesday. We're chit-chatting on here.
It's okay.
But yeah, it would have to have a charging. You have to charge it. Oh, a little tidbit of information. I have one of my bosses at work. She's kind of going through a similar kind of situation, and she actually found a tracker on her phone, or not on her phone, but on her car. And I got the serial number. I'm trying to find what account or who it's linked to. But her husband, but she found it. So, and then she also found a listening device inside of her car. I'm like, oh my goodness, girl. People are crazy. Daddy's girl said, hey, oldest. Oh, I got my keys right here. We can walk over there. Oh, somebody got y'all Star Wars thing just a few minutes ago. Maybe we'll see that lightning bug again. I just saw a lightning bug out here. But I got several things I'm going to be working on, though, with Chris. Today I just kind of took a little break, so that way I don't crowd my mind too much, you know, because then you start not looking so much at the facts. He done got the skateboard out my trunk. These kids. He's still getting it though, huh?
I'll take it.
You'll take it? It rides good? That'll be $5. Oh, here's the book.
His is mine. I'm not sure though. I feel like that's.
It'd have to be yours.
Look in here.
Well, Michael's. Yours or Michael's on that book. Now, that sketchbook, I know is yours. Here's the DS. Michael said he wanted that. Yeah, I know that's yours. Yeah. I know that's yours. I know your let me see.
That's Michael.
That's Michael?
That's Michael.
Let me see. Let me see some of your artwork.
That's Michael.
Oh yeah, that's Michael back in the day.
Well, that might be me actually. Actually, that's not Michael. That's someone else.
Yeah.
That might be Tristan.
Might have been. Oh, if only we can make them little again. Yeah, she said she was like, I told her like a couple weeks ago actually, when first started getting, bad with her and stuff. I told her, I said, you need to check your car for a tracker. And I guess she didn't really think too much about it, but then
Oh yeah, that's good.
but then she ended up finding that one, and she said it's there's the DS. It's got a game in there. Oh, go in and go. Well, Misha's out. Text Nick. No. But now, how would he get it back to charge it, or like would he lure you back to charge it, or did he put it on there, or did a PI put it on there? I told her to go stick it on a cop car. I had somebody that tried to put a tracker on mine, and they didn't get it on mine, and they ended up getting it on someone else that I was involved with because I had their kids, and yeah, and either way that goes, that's just sad. But I was gonna take that tracker though, and I was gonna stick it on a cop car. You want something to follow and keep track of? I'll give you something to keep track of. But then he started threatening and stuff, saying if he didn't get it back, he was going. And I was like, I'm not putting these kids in harm's way, so you can have it. But yeah, I mean, in a relationship, you should be able to have that trust where you don't have to track and stuff. I mean, I get like, safety reasons, like if, like me, for instance, I'm a delivery driver, so, like I used to, like when I would DoorDash and stuff, and they had this option where you could share your location on the app, and you could put in like emergency people, and then every time you would start a dash, it would send them a thing saying that you were starting a dash, and then they could see where you're at, which, I mean, that's a safety thing, so I understand that. Oh yeah, yes, that would have been awesome. Put it on an 18-wheel. He'd been like, dang, this girl going out of state. Where's she going? Where is this girl going? Yeah, I told her I was like, let's charge it up and let's put it on a cop car. And then like if we can't find out who it belongs to, I mean, the cops will. But yeah, he put a listening device, and I know how he did it. He got one of their kids to do it, put a listening device in their car, and I'm like, yeah, that's against the law. Now if it was like me or you talking and I was recording, or you were recording me, it's a one-party state, that's legal. But as far as going into your personal property like that, that's illegal. So oh, here, come get the rest of your stuff. Even though most of his stuff's in the house. This boy got some nice shoes. That's yours? Or Michael's? Hey, you still got your air pump? He's on the phone. But yeah, there needs to be, I think, especially with like the medical aspect of things, like with, you know, Mica being released so quickly and then no follow-up on Chris and family members. Like, I think things need to be changed. Like, stuff really should have been followed up on, and, you know, like, there's no way they would have so much of one information but not have the other information, you know? You might need a remote control. I have like the most random stuff. What does that go to?
Okay, I'll see you in a second.
Smell good.
Why you take it back from me? You said, what is this? I would have grabbed it. You said,
I was trying to see what it was. There's another cord. I think this goes to it.
Can you do me a favor, Mom?
What?
Can you run inside and go on my top shelf? What? On my bed, my top shelf, and grab my
Go inside and go get it. The door's unlocked.
With the dogs.
The dogs ain't gonna bother you. Me's gonna run in her kennel.
Mom, you always say that and they bother me.
Oh my goodness.
They don't bother you. They bother you too.
Oh, I was gonna ask you about that.
They bother you. They bother Nick. They bother anybody that walks through that door. They don't got nothing better.
You gonna call tomorrow, right? I hope so.
I was just gonna say, just go in there and grab my duck watch for me if you can. Please.
All right. Oh.
It should be on the top shelf. If it's not, you don't gotta search hard.
Look, where's my? Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know where it's at.
It's on the top shelf, right?
You already handed that? Here, hold this. Here, I'm gonna let my oldest son talk to y'all for a second. Here, hold that. They can't see you. Unless you want them to.
No, boy. Nah.
He always aggravating. I'm gonna send him with y'all.
Nah, I got you good there, didn't I? Wait, why are you taking a seat? Did I ruin my chance?
Yep.
Wait, no. Alright, I'll go inside.
Here, just text Nick and tell him to let me shout outside.
Nick's about to come out here, actually.
My puppy that I got, well, she's about a year old. There she goes. She does not like my boys. I think it's the hair.
I'm not doing that, Mom. Did you hear it?
Yeah, I heard her.
Oh, you got it. That's all you, Mom, please. I just want my duck watch, Mom, please. I spent good money on that watch.
Yeah, I'd give them at least till tomorrow, and if you don't hear nothing back, definitely I'd be calling them. Has anybody sent any of the emails for Chris? Has anybody done any of those emails? Oop. I think my internet's messing up out here. But I'll probably hop off of here. It's almost 9 o'clock. I need to get my work stuff ready and go in and get my son's stuff so he don't get eat up by the puppy.
Right? Oh, Nick's coming out here now.
But next Tuesday.
Is that trash?
Well,
I'll take it. I got it. I got 15.
Oh, watch out, Mama. But next Tuesday we'll get out the poster boards and we'll work on them some more. And yeah, he's a mess. He likes to lay out in the yard and on his back and just have his belly just showing. We were gone all day, but I plan to do the emails tonight. Yes, I got to get them done too. Maybe you could help me out some on what exactly I'm supposed. I mean, I know what I'm supposed to do, but I got so much running through my head. No, thank you, Rebecca. Thank you. Thank every one of y'all for being here. I enjoy being able to talk with y'all, and I do wish it was kind of like TikTok where you can like just bring people up, like if y'all have TikTok, you can like bring people up and not like have to do like a whole separate thing like you do over here. Yeah, he was actually rescued right before a hurricane. He was a little itty bitty kitten. He's probably the only one left out of his family, to be honest. But he was really close to the main road, and I stopped to get him away from there. And he walked right up to me, and all the rest of them were wild. So, and I was like, okay, well, I guess you're going home with me. And then hubby was like, well, we gotta keep him. You always wanted a moo kitty. So we got a moo kitty. And he enjoys it outside. He was an inside cat. He likes it outside. And he gets wet food and stuff now. I can afford that more without having to buy the kitty litter and everything. But he's always in the yard or next door. He don't go far. But I'll probably get off of here. But I at least wanted to come on here and tell everyone hi and kind of go over some of the drama llamas that's happened this week. And I will be posting some more videos soon. I hope y'all have a wonderful night. And if today is your birthday, happy birthday. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.